now because you just an immature little weasel. You're finally a guy who got some money and you acting like new money.
Kwame Brown used to be on my. It's the honest to God truth.
You ain't had 10 years worth of money, 20 years worth of money. I can tell you.
Used to be all on my.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? I am back again with another video, but this one's a little bit different. Today, I gotta talk to you about what's going on with Kwame Brown and Anton Daniels. We know that this has taken a turn on its own, and now Kwame Brown is not dealing with Anton Daniels. I remember when Anton was sneak dissing, right? Not really explaining who he was saying. It's like, oh, they're trying to get clout now. They're trying to switch up on me.
I can't even be mad at some of these content creators that switched up. I can't be mad at some of these content creators that said, you know what, I don't Anton anymore after they used to be all on my and all on my. I can't even be mad at trying to seize the moment because they had no motion, they had no visibility until. So even if they know that they're wrong, even if they know that they're treasonous, even if they know that they some, they're leveraging the moment in order to try to get more visibility because otherwise nobody is checking for them.
We now know that he was talking about Kwame Brown. And so Kwame Brown has taken the time out to let us know his side of what's going on. Before I even get into that, I want to talk about something really quick. This is why I'm really glad that I don't have any people that I'm so close with that I can't speak about, because there's one thing that I can't stand is when I have somebody in my male friend group and they're the sensitive one that just we have to tread ice or we have to walk on water around because we know this person's gonna flip out or get emotionally out of themselves. That I can't stand. And so that's why I like to keep legitimate men around me that if I say a certain kind of critique or if I have something to say, they know it's just my brain functioning, not me trying to attack, right? But it seems that not everybody has those type of systems that they use, right? So let's get into it. Let's break it down real quick. Boom. And you know how I like to start off my videos, right? Yay! So Kwame Brown, right, does like I would do. He had a simple assessment about what went down between Anton Daniels and Cory Holcomb, right? This is what he had to say.
And the thing about other cultures, whether you're black, Chinese, Asians don't fuck each other just because they're Asian. Chinese people and Japanese people and Taiwanese people, they're all different. Koreans are different. All white people don't fuck with all white people. So why do I have an obligation to fuck with somebody just because he black? Okay. And
all right, so far he's speaking the 100% facts. I can't say one thing he said wrong. I know white people that call other white people poor white trash.
What did the Caucasian male do to America?
I'm not
bring it down.
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. That's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me.
Shit, Darlene, run. Hey, Darlene, run. Darlene. Now he said kissing white men's ass. Darlene, run. this too much now. It's gone past the pale. It's gone beyond the pale. It is go. That shit went from 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. Man, like who want to be known as man? I don't like no ad, but god dang, this is rough. They playing rough. This is why I rock. This is why I rock with KB. Cory downplayed his blackness and was sneak dissing the whole time. This is hypocritical. You can't verbally disrespect someone and can't handle verbal disrespect back. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it, man. When they started talking hard with their hands, it's going up. Yeah, like, Darlene, you need to move.
And after he said all of that, I'm thinking that wasn't even that much smoke. He didn't really give him any smoke. He just gave his critique, right? But it's not done there.
Kwame Brown used to be on my. It's the honest to God truth.
See, I don't like that. This is the second time that Anton Daniels has made a on my nuts or, inviting men to his genitals reference. We don't play that where I'm from. The 2 times, Now you on now like I said, listen, I don't got time for that. You invite me to your nuts, I'm gonna punch your face. But this is YouTube. Now here's one other thing I will add. When it came down to Anton Daniels and Cory Holcomb, right? I saw the whole thing. And yes, Cory Holcomb did make the first jab, I would say, when he said you like to kiss white man's ass. That was really homo, and like I said, I would have jumped on him from that too, because very disrespectful. And how Anton responded, I thought that was, well, okay, that's something I would have did. I would definitely attacked you or attack the person who came at me in a way, especially if we on camera, to have not just a debate, but a friendly debate or whatever. It didn't even have to be friendly. Just having a debate, a conversation, right? And you tell me that I'm kissing the white man's ass. I'll be talking about your mom. I'm Jamaican. I go tell you go suck your mother out. You know what I mean? So I'm different. But this now is totally different. Kwame Brown never disrespected Anton Daniels. Anton Daniels is definitely hot about Kwame's take on it. So now here go Anton Daniels. He's been on my nuts. Like that's not cool, bro. That is not the approach. That is not the approach.
Truth. Hey man, I like what you're talking about, bro. I like it. Used to be all of my all the time. All the time. Used to be on my all on my I'm keeping it 100. He caught a wave, and that's how he was able to build up his platform to get to whatever his subscribers is. But Kwame Brown hit a ceiling. Because what we all realized was that Kwame Brown wasn't as good as the wave that he was riding. So now, what is he doing? He's trying to figure it out. He's trying to figure out the content side. He's trying to do all of this. He's trying to do all of that. And I respect it. I respect the game. That's the name of the game. He's not able to grow his platform based off of his own analysis, based off of his own content. And so, he do these dusty ass live streams where it's just him off camera. Yeah, because me. And it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So Kwame get the stimmy pack like everybody else. But you know what's embarrassing is because Kwame is supposed to be better than the dusty he's spending all of his time hanging around.
Oh, he's basically hanging around dusty people. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you so concerned with who people are hanging around? Now, I understand if you're trying to become like in their circle, then you have to be interested in who they're hanging around. But you're doing business, man. You did business with Cory Holcomb. You're doing business with Kwame Brown. Y'all not friends. Who they hang around their circle is none of your business. You know what I mean? It seems like that's another way that Anton Daniels wants to attack. So that does not work where I come from. You know what I mean? Kwame Brown comes back with another response video. Let's get it.
That I'm on camera. I don't have to play tough. I'm not you. You are a fool. But if you said that I'm like a chick, but if I get upset with you, I'm a doer. I'm gonna handle it myself. You get upset with me, you got to call another grown man. What is you talking about? You got to call another man for me. And unlike you, dumbass boy, I turn my camera off because I'm not chasing clout. I don't give a about this YouTube. I don't. You telling me that I want to be a content creator? You go back and look at one of my lives where I'm talking to my brother about being a content creator, you dummy. I know you got a little fetish about sucking D and all this. I understand you like to talk to men like that, but that's not going to get me out of character. I don't got no wife. I don't got none of that. You do. And I'm going to show you why you should leave like me alone. And you should leave Cory alone too. But now you want to play tough guy. So let's play tough guy. What is it for a man to gain the world but lose his soul? You clown ass boy. You just like Charleston White was at a basketball game and some other dudes walked up to you asking you about me. Do you know that no dude in their right mind would come up to me and ask me about you? And no dude in their right mind would come up to me and ask me about you. You can flag me off Twitch. I don't care, because I'm going to take you to Twitch today. I'm going to take you to Twitch. I may not even take you to Patreon because you seem like the weasel that your plan is to flag people. Your plan is to use your position. You can flag my Twitch all day. I don't care. I don't. And when you invite a male, a heterosexual male to your, I'll bring up your mama if I have to, because I haven't disrespected you like that. The only thing I said was a fair assessment. I said, you shouldn't have been microaggressing a man, and you should have used your intelligence and control the room. You didn't. You didn't use any intelligence that you claim to have, C student. You said that a man was a Neanderthal. I expect better from you. I expect the non-Neanderthal to act like he's not a Neanderthal. I don't expect the non-Neanderthal to say, let's go outside. We can fight right now.
So I guess that video that we get from Kwame Brown was taken down off of YouTube. But shout out to my man O'Shea Duke Jackson. I had it. See, when I saw it, I was like, I gotta grab that. So thank you so much. But yeah, what I like about Kwame is Kwame's not no pussy. All right, he gonna come back. He gonna let you know what's on his mind. You heard? Let's get. I like the fact that how Kwame put it. You introduce me to your nuts, nigga, I'm liable to tell you anything about your mom, your daughter, your wife, your son, I don't give a damn. Once you cross the lines, sometimes me and my girl get into these spats, right? And I be having to tell her, you can't commit the crime and then choose the consequence. No, sometimes I have to make the consequence so out there so that you understand moving forward that when you do something I don't like, it's not gonna be a crime you can weigh out. Sorry, it's not gonna be a consequence that you can weigh out. I'll do another funny story. One time my daughter had messed up, right? Just something totally out of pocket. She looks at me and says, I said, Rainbow, what am I supposed to do now? Or what do you think your consequence should be? She goes, I should stand in the corner. And when she said it, I was like, now I understand why you commit the crime. Because you thought standing in the corner was the consequence and you weighed it out. Instead, what the consequence was, which I switched it up, is now we're going to do a push-up and hold a push-up position for about 2 minutes.
You're finally a guy who got some money, and you acting like new money. You ain't had 10 years worth of money, 20 years worth of money. I can tell. You acting like, because first of all, you don't chase the bag. The real people that make money, they make money in their sleep. They don't chase the bag. Warren Buffett ain't chasing no bag. Warren Buffett hit the damn computer and go to sleep. He making money right now. Why are you chasing money, Christian man? Chasing the bag? You're not supposed to be chasing no bag. Bag chaser. Don't even make no sense. You like Revenge of the Nerds. Only thing is, see, I told you, I could have been a friend, an ally. Go ask about me in Brunswick. When they was stuffing little dudes like you in lockers, I would be the one come open up the locker. That's wrong, dog. I would befriend you little geeks because it's like, okay, it's room for everybody. And this person ain't bad. I'm a nice guy, I really am. But I gotta switch.
All right, and then so Kwame starts to fight the point that people who got money don't have to chase the bag. I don't fully agree with that, right? If you're an entrepreneur or anybody who has money or who doesn't work hourly for money but has to go and earn their dollar, you understand that you're always back chasing. And when what Warren Buffett does is totally different because he's at the end of bag chasing. But in the beginning, that's not, for the majority of his life of acquiring that wealth, it's not how he got it by just sitting back and collecting random dollars. No. Anybody who knows an entrepreneur understands that you have to be a bag chaser. You have to you create one avenue of a stream of income, you create another income, and you start doubling your income, and you start working on that and becoming better into your craft until you can start benefiting off your skill or whatever it is that you're doing as an entrepreneur. So you have to back chase. All right, this part right here is a little exaggerated because this is like a money talk. They both have money, so this is Kwame's part to say, oh, I got old money, you know what I'm saying, you knew the money, blah blah blah, because they both got money, which is voids the whole point. Warren Buffett isn't just clicking computers. No, he's having conversations and having consultations with other financial advisors about what to do moving forward, because once you acquire that much wealth, you can start making moves and, orchestrating your wealth to do different things. So, with that being said, I want to know what your opinion is, right? Now that Anton Daniels has opened the feud to Kwame Brown and has burnt the bridge, do you think that was a smart move, right? I always say, my brothers, my people that I keep close to me, we have conversations all the time. We don't always agree. Actually, all the time we're probably arguing. And a bunch of times I'm going to say something they don't agree with. Yay! I don't go off disrespecting them. I definitely don't invite them to my nuts. I don't do that weird shit. Another thing too is, anything I do say is not to emotionally hurt them, and it's just to give my criticism because I have an operating brain. But you tell me what you think. If you think no lines were crossed, put it in the comments. If you think that Kwame Brown should have been like, oh, it's no big deal, and he shouldn't have picked a side, put that in the comments. Let me know. Let me show me a different angle, because as of right now, it's a small channel, and I'm gonna have time to read them comments. But till next time, my MFs, I'll see you soon. Peace. I love y'all.
You're not here, Mississippi. Suck your mother.